Hey everybody, welcome to tonight's break for my Wife Said Shit's Gotta Go series. For any newcomers that haven't been with me for the last couple nights on this is a quick series I threw together of mostly all standard reps. There's a few speed reps in there, and there is one authentic in there. This is just stuff. I had too much stuff around. My wife told me I needed to get rid of some of it. Uh, so I named the series after her. I did a little bit of a twist on this series. You see two helmets in front of you there. Um, the one on the right, the Lions helmet, is a Billy Sims uh, Lions rep. Has a 80 NFL Rookie of the Year inscription on it. We randomly pulled that from one of the boxes on the first night and designated that our swap helmet. So if you don't like the helmet that's in the box, if you win it, you can swap it for that helmet, and then the helmet that was in the box takes its spot. And then the second night, I felt that was kind of a weak swap helmet. That's one of the weaker helmets of the series. So on the other side there, you see a Brian Westbrook Eagles Pro Line helmet that I have. That I was in a rush to fill my last series, and I got that not realizing it did not have a certification authentication with it. Uh, so I can't put that in any of my series, but I could put that there as another option if somebody would like that instead of the helmet they pull. You can swap it for that as well, knowing that it doesn't have a certification. But I did do a bunch of research on the signature, and everything I can see, it looks like it's 100% authentic. So with that, let's get to filling some spots. We have two spots left on the first break. $28 a division. That gets you four teams. So basically, you're paying $7 a team. We'll randomize it and assign everybody a division, and then you're allowed to trade individual teams out of your division if you want, the whole division if you want, whatever you want to do. And we'll try to fill as many of these as we can. So if anybody wants any spots, just post up in chat. If you already have spots in the first one, we have some spots already taken in the second one. You can call spots in future breaks, whichever you want. I know I had a whole bunch of people I talked to since last night that said that they were coming. So eventually we should have quite a few in the room here and get stuff moving. We just got to give it a little bit for everybody to get in. Oh, what did I do? Yeah, Bo, they're random divisions. Once we have all 8, we randomize the names, and I put them against the list of divisions on the right there. It'll autofill the list up top then with based on your divisions. You can trade whole divisions, or you can trade individual teams within the divisions. I give a trade time after we randomize it. No, baby, that was a one night special. I did drop the price. It was 30 for the first couple nights. I dropped it down to 28, so that's where it's going to stay for the rest of the series at 28 a division. So it would be 2 for 56. Yeah, but give me a second. Let me copy and paste my Venmo. I just realized that tonight I didn't add that to my graphics for the live feeds yet. I need to get that added. You saw it, Bo, there. I posted the Venmo in chat. We might have one more spot left here. I can't find Greg. He had that spot last night, and he said he fell asleep before we got to the break, so he never paid uh, for a spot there. Wondered if he'd fall asleep, and I might just leave him in. He'll be good for it tomorrow. Well, I'm not finding you on there anywhere. Oh, there it goes. It just came in. All right, give me 1 minute here. I'm going to send a message to Greg, and then we'll get rolling on this one. All right, let's get rolling on this one. We'll take everything over and randomize your names. There is everyone's names in order. We'll roll the dice for 5 or better. We got an 8, so we'll randomize the list 8 times. So there is everyone's teams. I'll start you guys a 3-minute timer here for trades. You can trade individual teams or your whole divisions, whatever you want to do. Once the alarm goes off, we'll randomize which helmet we're going to do and break it into it. If anybody's interested in a spot in the next break, they're $28 a spot. I can start filling spots in the next one. Just post something in chat there if you want one. I think I have 3 taken already. So we got Detroit and New Orleans are both up for trade. Sorry I'm not chatting it up more in here tonight. I'm still nursing a sore throat, and I find the more I talk, the more I cough. So I'm trying to spare you guys the coughs. So there's our timer. I see there are a few offers up. I'll give you guys another minute or so to contemplate those last couple offers while I randomize which helmet we're going to break. Ravens for Ravens confirmed. How's that one work? All right, there's our first trade. So here's our list of helmets that's left on the left-hand side. We'll throw that in the randomizer. And we got 8 again, so we'll wait. So number 26 is going to be our helmet. Okay, what am I doing? Am I backing off that first one and you're changing it? Yeah, I had a double confirmation for both of you on Saints and Lions first. I can reverse it if both of you agree on it. Okay, so we're leaving it how it is. Ravens are staying where they're staying. Okay, so you're doing a double trade. Gotcha. Just do them all the same color, like a big three-way. Alright, so let's go full screen here. And we have 26, which is right there on the side pile. And just real quick, because I know some of you in tonight's break are new, for this series, the two helmets that are on the desk here are our swap helmets. We pulled the Lions helmet out randomly, night one. That's a Billy Sims Lions helmet with a 80 Rookie of the Year inscription on it. And you can, if you win this and you don't like what's in here and you'd rather have that, you can swap this helmet for that helmet. And then this is also a swap helmet. This is a Brian Westbrook Pro line, but it doesn't have a certification or authentication with it. I didn't realize it till I got it, so I can't put it into series. But if you want it, I'll take it as a swap option for this. But you're taking it knowing it doesn't have an authentication. But like I've said before, I have researched the signature quite thoroughly, and I am from the Philly area, so there's quite a lot of it around here. So I had a lot of stuff to compare it to, and it is, as far as I can tell, a legit autograph. All right. So we got box number 26, sealed on the top, on the bottom. This that gives a little better room. All right. So our first one of the night is going to be an LA Rams helmet. And that's going to be a Jack Youngblood Hall of Fame 81, I think it says. He has one of the nicest signatures I've ever seen on all this stuff. There's a standard rep. And there's a Schwartz Sports authentication inside here. And sticker on the back. So let's switch over and see who had the Rams. All right, well, it's going to be Greg Cichetti. So congratulations, Greg. And unless you woke up and just came into the room here, that's the helmet you're going to get. The swap promotion is only eligible to the people in the actual live break. So if you're here and you want either of those other ones, let me know. Otherwise, I'll have that out to you tomorrow morning. Yeah, bet I get paid now. He's a regular in a lot of the rooms I break in, so I know he's good for it. Okay, so let's jump over to the next one. Any particular spot, Bow, or just random? Say, BB, you guys just want randoms? You want 5 and 1, BB, or just 5? All right, welcome to the room, Texran. So we got one spot left. All right, so we're all filled up. All right, we're all good. All right. We got a 6. All right, there we go. There's everybody's teams. Hey, Curtis, you're not late. We're going to go as long as we can, so you can still get in on the next one. And there goes our 3-minute trade timer. Just an FYI for anybody who's won anything from me over the last couple of days, with the exception of that Rams helmet you still see on the screen, everything has shipped. I was a little behind on some stuff because of some bad weather days here and days I had to run my wife to the airport and stuff. So I was a little behind, but everything is out now. Yeah, the only one we did so far is that one that you see on the screen there, that Rams helmet, Curtis. That's a Jack Youngblood. Okay, so Saints and Bucks for Dolphins and Bills. All right, so I got Saints and Bucks for Dolphins and Bills marked up there. Um, and then we'll say that Steelers Lions, that'll be our last trade, and then we'll pick our helmet. All right, let's grab our helmet. We want 5 or better, so we'll re-roll. And we got 10. And 10. So 21 is going to be our number here. All right, I'm going to make some room. And 21 is down here on the side. All right, so box 21. Sealed up there and down there. Nice one. So it's going to be a Cincinnati Bengal. And that's going to be Anthony Munoz with the Beckett certification in there. There's your autograph. Hall of Fame 98, 11-time Pro Bowl inscription. This one's a nice one because they didn't cut any of the black stripes out for the autograph. A lot of times they do that, and I think it makes the Bengals helmets look like shit when they do that. So this one's a nice one. He did it in between the lines. Let's go see who has the Bengals. And that's going to be Witten 17. Or Ashley in the YouTube chat. So congratulations, Ashley. You have the option. You can keep that or you can trade it for that Billy Sims helmet or the Brian Westbrook helmet. Or if you want to stick with it, just let me know what you want to do. And then at some point, hit me up with your address info over on Facebook. Yeah, that's a nice one. You don't see one like that too often. So that one should be a keeper. All right, so let's jump over to the next one. The next one's a clean slate, so whoever wants to jump in on that one, 28 a division. It's not so much a headliner list on this one, Chris. Over on my Facebook page, I have a graphic up there. Just has one listed from each division. Give me a second. Maybe I could bring it up. Um, I didn't. They're not necessarily headliners. They're just a pool from each division I put on there. There's a Lawrence Taylor, Purple People Eaters, Julio Jones, Marshall Falk. This was actually pulled last night. Sony Michel, Ray Lewis. This was pulled the first night. Reggie Wayne and Marshawn Lynch. That's not necessarily saying those are the best ones in there. Those are just a good one I pulled from each division, so I had something for the graphic to show all the divisions were represented. No, the only ones on that have been pulled are the Ray Lewis and the Marshall Falk. I'm trying to remember all the ones we pulled, Chris. We pulled the Ray Lewis, a who was the other ones the first night? Ray Lewis, Ozzie Newsome on a Browns helmet. Second night, we pulled Willie Roaf on a Saints. Last night we had a Marshall Falk Rams helmet and a Mark Ingram Saints helmet. And there was one other one from the first night. There they are. Oh, yeah, the Antonio Brown. All right, we got one spot left. One spot, $28. That's $7 a helmet. You're not going to find a better deal than that anywhere. Especially not one with an option to trade it for 2 other helmets if you don't like it. Okay, Chris grabbing the last spot. Gotcha, Curtis. All right, we're all filled up. Everybody's paid. Let's find your teams. Three's no good. We need to reroll. So 7. We're going to randomize the list 7 times. And you can see there 7 times. All right, guys, there's your 3 minutes for trades. I'll let you guys discuss those in chat. You can do whole divisions, teams, whatever you want to do. I'm going to run upstairs quick and grab a beverage while you're doing that. This is number 9, and there's 32 in the series. So what we got? There's 20 on the table and 23 left. So it doesn't look like any successful um, trades on this one. Let's switch over and pick our box. Oh man, 12. All right, we're at number 12. Where There's 12. 12 is right there. Room. All right, so here we go. Box 12. Sealed. Sealed. So we got ourselves an old throwback Philadelphia Eagles. And that's going to be a Randall Cunningham on old school Philly helmet. There's your Cunningham JSA card in there. There's your JSA sticker on the back. And that is going to go to Hannibal. So congratulations. First break with me, and you win. Well, not first break, but first night breaking with me, and you win there. So that's a good one. Now, you haven't been here already. You have the option. You can keep this helmet, or you can trade it for either of the other two here. This is the Billy Sims Detroit Lions with the 80 NFL Rookie of the Year inscription. It's a regular rep. Or the Brian Westbrook Pro line, but this is uncertified. So you're taking it knowing that it doesn't have a certification with it. Even though I researched the autograph pretty thoroughly, and it is legit as far as I can tell. So if you'd like to swap it for either of them, let me know before the next break goes off here. Otherwise, I'll ship that out to you tomorrow. All right, sounds good. So we got one spot sold already in break 10. That was my goal, hoping we could try to get at least 4 off tonight. So if we can get this one off, that'll be great. If anybody wants a spot, 28 a spot. So we try to fill this. If it doesn't fill, I'll carry anything that fills in here now over to tomorrow night. Or hopefully we can fill it and keep going tonight. I'll stay up and do this as long as you guys want to. Tomorrow night I am probably going to go on a little earlier for the first one, maybe 8 or 8:30, because I know there's a lot of other breakers that do Tuesday nights going on around 9 o'clock or so, so maybe I can get a head start on some of them. BB, what's that mean? I don't understand. You'll take the last one sold? BB, you still on? What did you mean by that last comment? Okay, so you're in for one, but whatever's the last one. So basically, we got 5 spots left on this one then. Greg finally woke up over on Facebook. Took another one here. if we fill this, we can just call this the last one of the night. If we do, and we see where tomorrow takes us then. But I'll wait on here for a little bit, see if we can't fill this one last one. $28 a division. That's $7 a team. Can't beat that. If anybody's interested in the higher end stuff, I still have my other series kind of hibernating over there by itself. I'm doing a slow fill on that, just a 32 spot. Right now, I'm not doing any of the fancy division, or not division, but like the AFC, NFC, or the pick one, get ones right now till I finish up getting rid of this series that we're doing here. But if you're interested in that series, it is still filling. That's higher end stuff. There was only one rep in that series. It was a Russell Wilson rep that was a headliner that's already gone, but the rest of them are all speed rep or better. There's a lot of customs. There's, I think, 10 Pro Lines or Authentics left in that. There's a whole bunch of really sweet college helmets in that one. Bunch of nice customs. Once we finish these, we'll get back into that. I'll start filling 2 or 3 breaks at a time on that. So I got 10:19 now. I'll give it till 10:30. About 11 minutes here. See if we can't fill this last one up. If we can, we'll open it. If not, whatever's filled on it, I'll just carry over as the first break for tomorrow night. All right, so we're a little more than halfway there. BB said he'd take the last spot, so there's one of those empty ones is already taken. So there's 3 left. Eric, you gotta get in on this one so you can win something, so you can keep your win streak alive. I think I might have 2 of these sold for somebody I'm talking on Facebook with. Give me a second. All right, we're full. All right, we are full. So if you guys want to shoot payments in a while, we'll speed this one up a little bit while you guys are doing payments. I'll go ahead and pick our helmet a while. Oh shit! I didn't roll. So it's going to be 9. So helmet 25. All right, everybody's paid. Let's go ahead and get your teams. Okay, so we're going 10 times. Okay, there's everyone's teams. There's your 3-minute timer for trades. And box 25 is top of the stack. Way up there. Curtis, I'm not sure if Greg's in here. He was telling me on Facebook there he didn't have any power from the winds tonight. And he went to his parents' house to log in to check the breakout earlier. So we got Chiefs and Rams for Lions and Bears confirmed. Curtis, he's hit me on Facebook. He's in the room, but he doesn't have chat. So I just texted him there whether or not he wants to do that Baltimore chat or trade. Oh, he's good for that one. Curtis, he's good for Baltimore, Atlanta if you still want to. Just confirm it in chat there and I'll mark it up. All right, looks like we're ready to go. Or not. I'll give you another minute or so since this is the last one. All right, doesn't look like there's any hits on those last two offers, so let's go ahead. And you guys that are keeping track of what did get pulled, just because it got pulled doesn't mean it's dead. I will say there's at least one team in here that has 3 helmets in the series. All right, so box 25, see the bottom and the top. I think I outed myself on that one because there's your team that had 3. So it is going to be a Saints helmet. And there's your autograph. And that's going to be a Jeremy Shockey with the Beckett certification. Beckett sticker on the back. Look at that, Greg winning 2 tonight. So, Greg, I know you're not in on the chat on YouTube, but if you want, you have the option here to trade. If you don't want that, you can trade it for either of these. You have the Detroit Lions Billy Sims helmet, or the Brian Westbrook Eagles Pro line. The Eagles Pro line is not certified, though, so you're taking it knowing that it doesn't have a certification with it. It's just a helmet I couldn't put in a series, so I put it up as an option if anybody wants it. But if you don't have to, if you want, I can just keep you with the Shockey and send that along with your other one from tonight. All right, so I'm pretty sure that's going to be our last one for the night. Anybody wants to try again for another one, you can, or if you want to pre-fill any spots for the first one tomorrow so you're in on the first one, you can grab them now. Because I'm not going to sit here all night trying to fill one last one here, but if you want to get first dibs on the first break for tomorrow night, you can grab some spots now. I think you're a little late for the party tonight, Bill. We already went through 4 here. I think everybody's winding down and signing out for tonight. If you want to lock in some spots for first break tomorrow night, whatever's not full here carries over for tomorrow's first one. Um, I'm not sure what time I'm going to go on yet tomorrow. I'm probably going to go on at 8 or 8:30. Try to get in before all the other guys start. See if I can't knock a few out before I start losing everybody to the other rooms. I was actually going to do an after party last night break after Mark was done over on Knucklehead. But he wound up going till 2 in the morning. I'm like, I'm not doing it now. I thought he was going to wind down. Lately, he's been winding down just after midnight. Let's see if everybody wanted to come over and do a break or two here. Yeah, he went till like 2:15 in the morning last night. Will do, Bill. All right, so I think I'm going to sign it off for tonight. Thanks to everybody that jumped on, grabbed some spots. Congrats to all the winners for tonight. I'll have everybody's stuff out tomorrow morning. As long as I don't lose power with the winds going on outside tonight. They said they were supposed to start dying down around 10. And hopefully I'll see everybody tomorrow. Check tomorrow, early evening. I'll post what time I'm going on. Probably, like I said, 8 or 8:30. What time are you doing yours on Wednesday, Bill? I was going to do Wednesday, but I think my wife's out of town this week in San Antonio for a business conference. That's why I'm trying to do all these live breaks, live fills here every night she's gone. But I have to go pick her up at the airport at 7:30 on Wednesday. So I don't know if I'll be on Wednesday night or not. If I am, it's going to be really late. But I usually go on like 8 or 9. I might be home in time to jump into your room. Oh, you're not going on till 10. Jeez. That's funny because I found the opposite. I nights when my wife's home, I usually was doing them at 10:30, and everybody always bitched that I'm doing them late, and they wanted me to try to do them earlier. So like whenever I do my eBay stuff, I try to do it at 9 or 9:30, because most people didn't like the after 10 stuff. All right, everybody. See you guys all tomorrow night. Have a good night.